Hey Judy.
Hi Tom. How was your GBS205 class?
It was very interesting. Today we covered administrative law and the procedures that an agency must take in order to make a rule.
A rule? What do you mean?
Well, the major function of an administrative agency is rule-making, which is the formation of new regulations or rules as they're often called.
Oh. Well, I'm still a little confused. What exactly is a rule?
The definition of a rule is an agency statement of general or particular applicability and future effect designed to implement, interpret, or prescribe law and policy.
Oh. So a rule is like a law.
Well, rules are sometimes said to be legislative because, like statutes, they have a binding effect. Like those who violate statutes, violators of agency rules may be punished.
Oh wow. That sounds like rules are pretty serious then.
Yes. And because agency rules have such great legal force, the Administrative Procedure Act established procedures for agencies to follow in creating rules.
Well, that's good. Tell me more about these procedures.
Many rules must be adopted using the notice and comment rulemaking procedure. That consists of basically 3 steps.
And what are those steps?
Well, first, when an agency decides to create a new rule, they publish a notice of the proposed rule in the Federal Register, which is a daily publication of the executive branch that prints government rules, regulations, and orders. The notice states where and when the proceedings will be held, the agency's legal authority for making the rule, and the terms of the rule.
Okay, well that makes sense. What comes next?
Next is the comment period. The agency must allow time for anyone to comment on the proposed rule. This allows interested parties to express their feelings on the proposed rule in an effort to influence agency policy.
That seems fair. What is the final step?
After the agency reviews the comments, it drafts the final rule and publishes it in the Federal Register. The final rule must contain a general statement of its basis and purpose that describes the reasoning behind the rule. Final rules have legal binding effect unless the courts overturn them later. So to review, the Administrative Procedure Act established the notice and comment rulemaking procedure. This consists of 3 basic steps. 1. The notice of the proposed rule. 2. The comment period. And finally, the final rule.
Wow, well that all makes sense to me. It's good that these procedures were put in place.
Yes, with such power behind a federal agency's rule, these procedures are a definite necessity to make sure they are fair.